Hey guys, this is Pharaoh 2091 and welcome back to Let's Play Super Danganronpa 2. Last time we left off, we put all the pieces together and it seems that Tanaka is the killer. Not seems, he is. We put it all together. I'm very pissed because, you know, he was one of my favorite characters, and why he would do such a thing, I guess we're gonna find out now, so. This is an interesting reaction. Then, will you lot all press the buttons in front of you and place your votes? What will the results be? Who will be convicted? And will the answer be right or wrong? Vote on, oh darn, I messed it up at such an important time. Sure enough, let's see what give. Are we right? Tanaka, man, why, dude? I mean, I spent all that time with you, too. I guess it's actually kind of lucky I spent the rest of my time with him. I mean, I was able to get his own thing, but, you know, still, what the hell? Well, I don't know. I don't want to bite my tongue again, so I'll say this slowly. If we're talking about the verdict, correct again! No misses! 4 times in a row! Quite impressive! Yes, the person who killed Mechanidai as a marvelous funhouse was Tanaka Gundam! Ooh, I said it without messing up once! We have the murder, so can we just do the execution and get on with it? Wait! Even if the school trial is over, this thing isn't over yet. Until we hear what Tanaka has to say. It's not over! Huh? What do you expect to change after what you heard out of him? Well, it's not like I have any other power over. It's not like I have any power here anyway. So do whatever you want, I suppose. What do you wish to hear from the loser? The loser ought to simply vanish. Anything he says at this point would be wrong. This is what I would like to say, but for the sake of honor, I will make one correction. Correction? You said I defeated Nidai without challenging him to a fight. But that is a great mistake. What? I did fight Nidai. I did. And at the end of the fight, he lost. And so he died. He lost and so he died? And he held on to life a bit more strongly. He always had a strong chance of victory, but it was not so. What do you mean? Say it straight! Very well. I shall explain from the beginning then. After I discovered the secret of Funhouse in the final dead room, I devised a murder that would utilize this secret. I would have to adjust all the clocks in the Funhouse to call Nidai, and Nidai only down to the tower, and then my plan will begin. Nidai and I came to a standoff in the tower. He truly was a force to be reckoned with. Upon seeing my murderous intent, he immediately understood the situation. So we stood there, watching each other. Had he but focused his energies on escape, he would likely have succeeded. If he had cried out for help, someone would have, in all likelihood, had come to his aid. However, neither of those seemed to forecast in his mind. Instead, he chose to engage me in a duel to the death. A duel to the death? Nidai was in earnest. He truly tried to kill me. What? Had I been the one to die back then, no doubt this case would have become infinitely more enigmatic, as no one would have known why I, the victim, would have gone to the tower alone. For I would have imagined that it was I who had set up the meeting in the first place. And Mechanidai, that was his aim? Your ability to sense my bloodlust. Nidai, you truly are formidable. It's exhilarating tension. I've been but a mage for so long, I've almost forgotten the feeling, how enjoyable it is to feel it again. What a great catchphrase. But what is your intention here? Do you mean to kill me in order to escape the situation? I am the sorcerer which can force the brave, the lord of darkness, even the gods who rule the heavens to scurry off in terror. I am Tanaka Gundam. I have need no such things as reasons. I simply kill you now because your presence offends me. What? Ah, so you mean to claim this evil nature to the end? Impressive! Then in return, I will fight and destroy you with all the strength I possess. There will be no mercy. As for you, do not dream of giving in either. Nidai Nakumaru, your blood will enrich the soil beneath my feet. Why? Why would you fight so among friends? Why did you not stop? Even if you both accept this conditions, it is a horrible thing. I will not take offense to what you have heard, or what you have said, as I am sure you have no intention of so insulting my values, but listen, had I simply laid back and waited to die, what meaning would I have had? That is not courage. That is not giving up. It is but total and objective resignation. So what do you want us to do? Just wait until we starve to death? Well, even that's better than killing one of our friends. It's a lot better. And you're saying it's just better to die? To stay locked inside this building, to do nothing, give it into resignation and despair. There's no worth to such an act. To give up on life is a violation against existence. Have you heard the expression dog eat dog? Isn't it about how animals prey on each other? The idea of dog eat dog is quite evident within the animal kingdom. It's within the great circle of life. Countless life forms are forced to eat or to be eaten. That is life, and that is living. If you call it a sin to kill in order to live, then what do you call giving up on life? If such a thing is to be called a virtue, that I will fight against such a world with all my strength. To abandon life for death is no different from a violation of the principles of life. It is the purpose of life. It is based in the egotism of humanity. Are you seriously trying to use that as an excuse to justify what you just did? Well, Nidai felt the same way, didn't he? That man possessed the courage to meet his fate head-on, and so he fought me. But as I said earlier, I had no intent to try and impose my own values upon him. I did betray you, after all. But, even still, you must agree that this is a better outcome than us all starving to death inside that funhouse. So that conviction led you to commit that crime? But what about the final dead room? Did you go through with the Russian roulette too? Unlike Komaeda, I only used one bullet. Compared to my fight with Nidai, it was mere child's play. You know, I had wondered this earlier. After you seemed to admit to the crime surprisingly readily, you didn't sacrifice yourself for us, did you? What an allegation. One of unparalleled stupidity. Do you know who I am? I am what they call the greatest malevolent of the age. I am Tanaka Gundam. Would one such as I be likely to sacrifice himself for one such as you? No such thing is possible. I will forbid such a thing. This I swear upon the gates of hell. Alright. Whatever you say. This is as far as I will chat with you all. Ah, my adrenaline is rising in anticipation. Very well, Monokuma. Begin this. Yes, sir! For Super High School level Animal Breeder Tanaka Gundam, I prepared a special punishment. Wait, please, it's too much. Please, Monokuma, please allow Tanaka to live. Sonia, please, I beg of you, please. Sonia, this dishonorable act of attempting to intercede a man who goes to meet his death. It does not befit a noble woman like you. Tanaka!
Then, can we start already?
I have no objection. What is it, my four dark gods' instruction? Surely you cannot be worried for me. Oh, my four dark gods. It's not like you to feel such fear. There's no need for your concern, as my presence here on this earth is but that of a paltry wayfarer. I have only rested here a while. Now I have completed my purpose here. I go to return to the realm of darkness. And so, until the end, you must stay proud, haughty, bold, irreverent, and most of all, without fear, without trembling for nothing. This is what it means to be Tanaka Gundam. I will carry my weakness through until the end. In the final moments, I will laugh. Well, and he's opened the doors. I will fit the depths of hell, and let's go. It's punishment time. I'm hoping to God the punishment doesn't have anything to do with the hamsters, so whatever. So yep, Tanaka has been found guilty, preparing the execution. There's my sister being loud again. I don't know what the hell that says. It wasn't translated. So it looks like he's about to get run down by a herd of buff. Alright. Seems they're about to get... Oh, that's kind of cute. He leaves the hamsters. And... what's going to be happening? I really can't watch this. I don't know what the hell's what's going to be happening here. What? Oh, God. Aw. Aw. That's very sad. This is a very sad death. Is he not dead? No, or is this him getting carried off into heaven? Oh, God. Okay. That is by far the saddest death I've seen so far. Jeez. Wow, that... I'll be right back. Alright guys, sorry about that. I didn't take a break because I was like sad or crying. Although that was a very sad execution. I think that's probably the worst one I've kind of seen so far in this game, somewhat. But let's just take that in. He set his hamsters on the side, you know, they're like, you know, he's like, you don't have to suffer through this. Look, they didn't do anything. In a sense, they did shut him off, but, you know, whatever. And basically a herd of, like, what was it, ox, buffalo, whatever, just trampled him. And the way it did it, like, the visualization of the silhouette, like, you see the blood splatter like that. That was a little off-putting. I was like, wow. And him just falling to the ground, his little hamsters, you know, by his side, he, like, smiles at them, then, I guess, dies, but then, honestly, gets risen to heaven, I guess? By other animals? I don't know. It's sad. I don't know. I just finished this chapter. Tanaka! Damn. Even now, with Tanaka gone, his words still catch at my mind. Do not give up on life. Was I misunderstanding the meaning of that philosophy? Then... what is the right course to take? I don't know. The more I think about it, the more impossible it seems for me to know the answer. Fuck. Fuck! Where the hell am I still lit off all this steam? So angry, but everyone I'm angry with was a good guy. They were both always just worrying about other people. And because of that, it ended up like this. It's all just crap. And the most crappy thing is me. Why oh, she's like, well, Warrior's still saying, why are we so weak? This kind of disappointment is natural, but let's try and be strong again. Yeah, so it is. We must keep looking forward. We must continue to trust each other, or else... Tanaka will be forced to return from the pits of hell, and he will be very angry with us. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. We can't let ourselves stand this, because this thing isn't over yet. We have to keep going. We have to end this. If only for our 4 dead friends, we must end this. So, do not stop. stand up and keep going. Keep moving forward. Live. Because if we don't, then the deaths of our friends who went down fighting will become meaningless. We can't let that happen.
How long are you guys going to stay there? The school trial's all over, so go ahead and hurry on back to the Jabberwock Island. But just remember, the field trip of mutual killing isn't over yet, so keep note of that.
Just wait a moment. How long are you going to continue this? Really? How long is he going to stretch this out? Until when? Are we doomed to this forever? Then... I feel way better after yelling a little. Let's go eat. Hey, that's kind of a quick emotional shift, don't you think? What? I mean, if you listen to what Tanaka and Hidai said, then isn't that part of living? A truly incredible girl. Yeah, but I am really hungry. Then let's go eat. And after we've eaten our fill, let's go and wait. I'm going to go and get some proper rest. And then afterwards, we'll try and be strong again. Yeah, we will. And so, after completing the school trial, we return to Jabberwock Island. Our group has shrunk again, but with those still left of us, we determinedly enjoyed a cheerful supper. Of course, the brightness might have only been an act, but even still, it was only through that we were able to forget our despair. The only thing that caught my mind was his absence. He, for some odd reason, hid himself upon us and disappeared. Hid himself from us, I mean. Wow, my luck really is something. To think I won such a wonderful thing through just one little game of Russian roulette. And through this, I've discovered the identity of our true enemy. And before the other kids, too. Almost fun, isn't it? Couldn't anyone guess what that was lying? After all, why on earth would that file only have contained Hinata's file? Stupid mother. Maybe it was just the wrong time? Or is something like that beyond the boundaries of their abilities? Well, in any case, it's a good thing that I have this file. It would have been troublesome when the others got their hands on it. But meanwhile, I cannot forgive this. Something like this is beyond forgivable. I cannot leave such a thing alone. I must stop it. Even must lay down my own life. For the sake of hope, I cannot leave this alone. I don't even give a damn what the hell he's talking about. I mean, Benji, why?
Yes, Monokuma has appeared. I wonder who could have called me.
Good, you've come.
Ah, everyone's least favorite, Komaida! Looks like no one wants your company tonight either. But what's wrong? Your face looks seriously scary.
Oh, is that easy to tell?
You haven't figured out the traitor's identity now, have you?
Well guessed. Is what I like to say, but unfortunately, not yet.
So even you haven't managed to find out yet. I guess that showdown will have to wait until later then. Why'd you call me out then? Wait, this isn't a confession of your undying love for me now, is it?
I called you here because I had a question to ask you. About the benefits of being the final dead room, I mean.
Oh? Why?
There are 16 names and profiles in that file you gave me. Isn't that a little strange?
What's so strange about it?
Well, there's a double agent for the Future Foundation in our midst, isn't there? So that 16 people includes them? But weren't these profiles made by Hope's Peak Academy itself?
Yep, they were made by old Hope's Peak principal, and I just recycled them.
Then that makes them then that means that the traitor's profile is here as well. So that would mean that the traitor was originally a Hope's Peak student?
Oop, oop, oop. I wonder.
This? It's your doing, isn't it? You mixed the traitor's profiles in with all the others so we wouldn't be able to use this to learn the traitor's identity. Oh, guys, hold on. I'm just gonna be right back. Okay, just wanted to check on my dog. He's barking at his tree like usual.
So what? I'm here to set the atmosphere, so I'm fully entitled to do that kind of thing, aren't I?
Well, that's not the important thing. The important thing is that you know the traitor's identity.
And so? It certainly is true that I know the traitor's identity, but why do you think that I've ignored them so far? I'm just like Monami of her magic stick. It's because the traitor's someone I'm not allowed to even touch.
Someone you're not allowed to touch or harm?
Well, that only applies to me. It's different for you a lot, of course.
Really, Benji? He's just barking his damn tree. I don't know why the hell he does it. He does get annoying afterwards. What the hell do you say?
After all, the bastards work for the Hateful Future Foundation, who put you guys in this situation in the first place.
Well, I didn't come here to fight. Actually, I came to suggest that we help each other.
Help?
Your aim is to fill this entire island with despair, isn't it? Isn't that why you're leaving the traitor alone too?
Well, yeah, that's right.
Then I may be able to help you in some respect. But in exchange, tell me who the traitor is.
Okay, listen carefully. Definitely not. After all, if I want to fill everybody with despair, that includes you.
I thought you'd say that.
Also, if I agreed to an alliance with you and then got stabbed in the back, it would be much too sad for me to handle.
So you knew my intent, I see. But no matter what happens to me, my thoughts will not change. Toward that shining ultimate hope. And maybe some despair is necessary as a stepping stone towards the creation of such hope.
Oop, boop, boop. You're right. You're blindly infatuated with that thing, aren't you? In that respect, you rather resemble that person.
I resemble? I have no idea what you're talking about. If they're so similar to a talentless loser like me, then that person must be revoltingly unlucky.
Hey, doesn't that apply to you too? Getting caught up in this kind of thing.
Really? I think of it as a stroke of good luck, actually.
Huh?
This threat of such massive despair? Isn't it just a greater opportunity for me? You can't trust anyone on this island, so I need to do this alone. If I manage to defeat the despair that threatens the island, I can truly become hope. Not a stepping stone, but true hope. The one they call super high school level hope.
Oh, you really do resemble each other, you and that other person.
I'll ask you one last question. Who are you waiting for here?
What?
So, I'm right again. You must be waiting for someone here on the island, unless they're already here. You really should answer my question.
Well, if that's true, if they're already on the island, boop boop boop, unfortunately no such glorious event has happened. Ha 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 ha!
Something seems really off there. Ah, phone. I don't know who it was. 5 days left. Well, and so ends chapter 4, which is... Oh, now you're gonna bark in my room, huh? Chapter 4 is like the android sleep with electric... I totally forgot now. Down to 7. To be continued in the next episode. And we also get the devil dog earring. Of course, Tanaka's earring that he was trying to find in the first chapter. Just gonna go ahead and save this. And just for a little bit, I'll talk about what's in my mind. Hold on. You know what? Hold on. See, my dog's right here. What do you want? Huh? Look, I got your bacon tree right here. Stop barking at it. Take it. Good boy. Now, no more barking at it. Yeah, I really don't know what the hell's up with him. So, yeah, the fourth case really threw me off, definitely. It's not necessarily my favorite. I mean, it sucks in the sense of, like, you know, Nidai and Tanaka, I mean, one of my favorite characters, both of them, both dying. And still, Tanaka's motive, his intentions to kill, I mean, it seems like him and Nadai had that same thing, you know, we asked, like, were you just simply looking out for us? And he's like, no, but I think that was a lie. I think he kind of did sacrifice himself so we wouldn't throw our lives away because we couldn't eat. At least that's how I look at it. I mean, he kind of said so, but I'm not really sure that's the main thing, but I mean, you could say, yeah, it was like, you know, the best thing he could have done, but at the same time, you know, one of our friends had to die, and, well, he killed one of them, and then he died as well. So two of our friends had to die because of this stupid circumstance, you know, the situation that we're in. And yeah, of course, you know, this deviated away from the first game where it was a suicide, but this one, no, not really. So it makes me wonder, like, you know, we only have 2 chapters left. And we know, looking at the last game, it's like it involved around another student, the Mr. 16 student, but here we have all 16 from the get-go. And I don't know. I really don't know. Like, what else to expect from here? I don't know who the traitor could be. Or it could be someone that, you know, definitely has already, like, died or has been killed. So, yeah, I mean, it could be easily like that. I mean, look what happened to Inoshima. Or it could be someone who's still with us right now. I don't know. Or maybe there's another character that hasn't been shown off. I don't know. This game just gets more and more intense, and I really don't know what else to expect. But just seeing Tanaka go like that, it's like, geez, you know. Now there's only 7 of us left, and I know in the first game there was only 6 survivors, and I don't know if they're going to do that again. Only have 6 survivors, or are we going to have more? Like, is it going to be 7? Is anyone else going to die? Is there going to be more people dying? Or there's a lot of questions here. I guess we'll just have to see what happens next chapter, guys. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Super Danganronpa 2. I'll see you guys later.